Hey guys, so we're here with Julie, and she actually has a very interesting contest related to Tourette syndrome that is a benefit to
Tourette Canada.
Yay! And can you tell us about the contest?
Yeah, for sure. So the contest is a creative writing competition. It's called Do What's Right, with the T and the S capitalized because Tourette syndrome, it's a fun pun. And the goal of the competition is effectively just to fundraise for Tourette Canada. So the contest fee is only $2 to enter. So it's very easy for people to enter. It's very accessible. I don't want there to be a barrier to entry. And every single penny that goes in from donations or from the contest fee just goes towards Tourette Canada. It's actually paid directly into their bank account. I don't ever touch it. I don't ever see it. So it's just a way to try and raise some money for the charity.
And the programs and services that we have at Tourette Canada are like this would be benefiting is basically they have a magazine that they produce. They have a camp for youth with Tourette syndrome and their siblings. They have usually a yearly conference, but with COVID, that's on pause, but that's coming back. We have also Illuminations across Canada to raise awareness for Tourette syndrome in Teal. So like lighting the Niagara Falls in Teal, like there's massive things being done at Tourette Canada. And Julie has started a contest that supports this. So one question was, why a writing contest?
Right. So there's a few reasons that I chose the writing contest. The first is that I started, pardon me, this competition during COVID. So that does really limit the different types of fundraisers that you can do, right? You can't really do, the classic lemonade stand or anything like that with in-person interaction during a pandemic. So I was pressed to figure out what I wanted to do in that sense. And then when I was thinking about it, this isn't a writing competition with, a $20 or $50 entry fee. This is a writing competition with a cheap cost that's accessible, and everyone knows how to write and has like a creative mind that they can use towards writing something fun. I mean, I'm sure most people have written down, a short story or two in their spare time when they were younger or even nowadays. And so it's easy for people to enter. A lot of people might find this idea appealing because you just get to write whatever you feel like. There's no particular topic. So I was hoping that it would encourage a lot of people to enter this competition because it's something that's accessible to a lot of people in multiple ways.
So the winner of the contest actually gets featured on the website afterwards.
Yes, exactly. So last year, our winner was a young lady from the UK. Who wrote a story called Disinfectant Bleach. Last year, we had about 100 entries, and we got this lovely judge, Daniel Scott Tisdall from the University of Toronto, to read through all of them. He selected the winner, and she was sent her prize, and her story is on the website. So if you actually go to the website right now, you'll be able to see that, and that's going to stay up for as long as the website is active.
And you can also find on the website or on the screen or in the description the links to the social media for Do What's Right so that you can find out what happens next year, what happens this year. Stay up to date always. Do What's Right. It ends up being like it supports Tourette syndrome. It raises awareness for Tourette syndrome. It helps programs and services. It helps people get like creative during pandemic. It's kind of like a fun and like a way to do something cool that is like seriously $2 Canadian, which is like 12 cents USD.
Oh God, the exchange rates, yeah.
And the contest opens?
It opens today. So September 1st today, the contest is officially live. So you can head over to the link, which will be in the description for the contest website, and you can send in a submission now. You can send in a submission 3 months from now. The contest closes December 31st, and there is absolutely no limit to the number of submissions that you can send in. You just need to do $2 per submission. So if you have 10 stories, send in 10 stories. That's great. That's fantastic. We love it. There's absolutely no cap on that.
And what would be awesome would be a share of this video. You can share it, or you can share the page of Do What's Right. Go to Twitter, Facebook. You can share the page. You can share the website, and you can share the website link or retweet something from Do What's Right. That would be awesome. So share the contest because like everyone that is able to would be able to have like a really cool way to get creative and support a really good cause.
Yes, please. And it's also an international writing competition. So even if you're not from Canada, you're more than welcome to enter, send in your stories, and potentially win a $200 prize. very exciting.
It's a huge turnaround. That's 100% more. That's
Absolutely,
literally. So that's awesome. Like that's capitalizing in your buck. And you get creative, and no matter what happens, you did something really cool, and you can post your submissions afterwards anywhere you want. Are they able to use a submission that has been previously published?
So that is our one rule. If it has been published somewhere else, you cannot submit that to us, simply because we run into copyright issues with the people that published it previously. And I'm sure that they have their own terms and conditions. But if you've entered something in a contest before, or used something in a work that hasn't been published, you are more than welcome to submit that to Do What's Right. That's totally fine.
If it was published like to their blog, example.
Yeah, if it was public, if you're the one who owns the copyright on your work, you can do whatever you want with that. You're more than welcome to send that to us. The only concern is if it was published by another organization that's not you, that therefore has some sort of intellectual claim over it.
Exactly. Okay, then that's the in case someone's wondering about that one too. So, and if they publish it with Do What's Right, if they win the contest and it's published on the website, are they then allowed to use it again?
I'm totally okay for someone to use it again. There may be another contest that doesn't like that, but that would be that other contest problem. I'm totally fine with it.
All right, cool beans. So, all right, so everyone knows where to go, everyone knows what to do, and this is awesome. So, like, seriously, 12 cents USD, everyone do it. Everybody do it. It takes a little bit of time, 1,000 words. I think it's a plus. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you so much for having me.